Welcome back to another episode of Chilled Fossil, episode 2, and today we're talking about gaming on the Z Flip 3. Now in last week's episode, I said the hype was dying behind the Z Flip. It's over, the hype is over. Well, I was wrong, very wrong. Let's get into it. Now, before I begin, please do like and subscribe. It really helps out a growing channel like mine. I appreciate it. Buonasera. Now, I've never really been into mobile gaming. It's just never caught up. Whenever I wanted to play games, I would go on my console or I would play on PC. But recently, that has changed. I found myself gaming on the Z Flip 3 a lot more than I used to. And what am I playing? That's right. This is the game that I was playing back in elementary school, sitting in the principal's office because I knew I had like 8 minutes before the principal got here. At the time, he was banging the gym teacher, so I knew I had some time to play some games. Now, this style of retro gaming isn't unique to just the Z Flip 3. In fact, any regular phone can download these emulators and literally take less than 5 minutes. If you're interested in playing these Game Boy Advance games, check out the description below because I'll go over exactly how to play these games step by step. They're super simple. But obviously games like these don't really take up a lot of performance, or they don't need a lot of power behind it. You can play games like these extremely well on older devices also. In contrast, newer releases require much more power, specifically Genshin Impact. It is the single most demanding game available on the Google Play Store. So what better way to test out performance on the Z Flip 3 than to have an extended gaming session of Genshin Impact. To take you guys through the entire experience, I'll take it over to the control room. Welcome, it's so good to see you. My name is Fowl and I'm here managing the control room. Honestly, I just got out of the shower. Here we have Genshin Impact playing. I'm going to be playing this game, and as we play, we're going to monitor the performance, we're going to monitor the battery, and we're going to monitor the heat of the device. I have my little heat gun here. Right now, the device is at 84% charge. I don't charge it all the way. The device is also playing on 120 Hz, so all the specs are on full, and the device right now, as far as how hot it is, so just to do a little heat test so you guys can see, we're at 72 degrees right now. So it's 72. The display is beautiful. This display is a lot of fun to play with. Now, I am going to be playing with the RINGKE case on the phone. So the case is on. This phone is matte black and it's one of the most slippery ones. So if I do try to play this without a case on the phone, it's going to be incredibly uncomfortable because of how slippery the phone is. So if you are going to game for longer periods of time, I do recommend getting some sort of a case that allows you to get a better grip on the phone. It's really thin and it does have, well, it's very slippery, especially the matte one. Only though, wow, the graphics are good though. They do be good. I'm also gonna measure the heat on the bottom. So the bottom is 73 and the top is currently at 78. So it is getting hotter now, which is interesting. The top half of the display is now getting a little bit warmer as well. So my thumb is really feeling it. Okay, we are 15 minutes into gameplay at this point. First of all, take a look at the heat. It's definitely getting a lot warmer. So if I run this, we are at 98 degrees Fahrenheit right now on the top portion. And now look at the bottom portion. The bottom is at 84 degrees. So definitely a lot more processing is happening on the top portion, and that's also causing it to be a lot more hotter. Outside, oh shoot, no. And the screen being as vibrant as it is with all the specs on full, you really get the full experience as well. The crease is concerned, it doesn't really get in your way. I haven't really noticed it. Even though I have a lot of lights from all around that are hitting the crease, I'm not noticing it at all. The screen, the display is bright enough to cancel out any of that. So the screen looks perfectly fine, especially since I'm playing it head on. I'm not playing it like, you know, any way else. So it's the crease really doesn't get in your way. way at all. We are 30 minutes into the gameplay. I'm gonna fold the screen a little bit as we get our readings. So I'm gonna, first of all, just to get the bottom half first, I'm just gonna do this. So bottom half is now 89 degrees and the top half is now 106 degrees on the inside. So the inside screen. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the outside, which I believe is going to be harder. No. So the outside now, the top outside is 104 degrees, while the bottom is at 87 degrees. Battery is 74%. We started on 85%, so we've gone down 11% over a 30-minute period. As far as the performance is concerned, there hasn't really been any sort of noticeable slowdown. It's still pretty fast. It still has, you know, the great graphics and everything like that. At points it does scale down to 60 hertz, so you can kind of feel it, and then it jumps back up to 120. But overall, if you're looking for a game experience and you're someone like me who plays them occasionally, you'll have absolutely no problems playing on the Z Flip 3 because it really can handle these games really well, and the display just looks beautiful. So if that's your concern, don't be concerned, buy the phone. That's all from here. Over to you in the main studio. Thank you very much, Control Foul. Yes, I agree. The screen is a lot of fun to play with, specifically because of how long it is. Now here, I have a regular slab phone, and if we compare it, the screen on the Z Flip 3 is thinner, but it's longer. And what that allows you to do specifically in games is it gives you more space on the side for all your controls and more viewing space in the middle. And for games like Genshin Impact, where it is really a one-person view or an omniscient view, the larger your field of vision is, the more of an advantage you have. This is across all games basically. So it really is a lot of fun playing on the Flip. Last week, Samsung announced its Bespoke Edition lineup. Basically, they're gonna allow customers to customize the back color of all of their devices, and they have pink, blue, yellow, all of them, and you can do any color combination, and that's madness, proper madness. The fact is that Samsung thought to announce something like this in the midst of a recession with mad inflation, with mad supply chain shortages, and all of a sudden Samsung's like, yeah, we can do this, no problem. It just goes to show how innovative this brand is being. And not only that, I do believe Samsung has now taken the crown of king for the most personalization when it comes to a brand. It used to be Apple, to be honest. Apple devices, as far as their hardware was concerned, you could really get the most diverse kinds of cases for them and stuff like that, and really have a much more personalized phone. It wasn't so much on the Android phones, but I really think that Samsung has just knocked it out of the park. Now the Z Flip 3, you can customize the colors, you can customize the cover screen, and you can customize the inside. You can have a video playing as soon as the phone opens, or really anything else like that as well. So Samsung, I think, is king now. Buonasera, is this JP Morgan? Si, I'd like to sell all my shares of Apple, please. Yes, I'll point to. Yes, and buy all the shares of Samsung possible. Grazie. Bespoke website, and you can see like all of their pre-done color combinations. But the one that I was most excited about was to have white on top, white on the bottom, and a black hinge. Ladies and gentlemen, I call this Panda right here. This is the Panda, okay? It is, I don't know, I love this. So if it wasn't gonna be this, I would have gone for the matte black that I have right now. But honestly, the Panda does look good though. It do be good. December 7th. So if I were to put an order in today, it would take about 1 month for me, 1 month and 1 week for me to get the customized phone, which is not bad at all. It's not what Apple used to do with, like, you know, little laser printing your name. Anyone can do that. This is next level, totally customized phone. You can customize both blocks. The other thing a lot of people asked me about was the GIFs that I have on the front of my phone. I do customize this a lot. It's super easy to add GIFs onto the front of your phone. I'll also put it in the description below. Check it out. It's a lot of fun. Comments time.
Why is there like a small crease on my Z Flip 3 cover screen? Please help me.
A viewer last week had a crease on the cover screen, and I was like, okay, this is very odd. Can you send me pictures? And they did, and I'll post them here as well. I'll post one of them so that you can see where the crease is as well. And this, I think, is the very first time I'm seeing something like this with this phone having a crease on it. I haven't seen a single post or YouTube video or any kind of shout out where someone's had a problem with the cover screen. At this point, it doesn't seem like it's impacting any of the functions, so it just does seem to be something in the glass or behind the glass, maybe a deformity. The only thing I can really recommend is, because we can't really get into that and fix this glass, this is proper glass, so this shouldn't really have any kind of problems on the outside. But if it does, you have the 1 year of warranty with Samsung. Send it back to them and they'll basically get you back a new phone. Otherwise, to fix the inside screen, it currently is going to cost you $399 without any kind of warranty out of pocket to fix this flexible screen. But to fix the cover screen, it's going to cost you $99. So it's not the worst tab in the world, but definitely try with Samsung. Reach out to the warranty, send the phone back, because you do have that 1 year warranty and you should be able to get that fixed ASAP. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching today's video. Please do like and subscribe. It really helps out a growing channel like mine. I'm gonna see you guys next week with something new. Next week we're doing something a little different. It's gonna be a DIY and you know, in time for the holidays, and something that's gonna be really exciting. So stay tuned, stick around. I'm gonna take it easy. Peace.